Just when the trucking world thought it had seen it all, Freightliner drops a bombshell. The CEO just unveiled the all-new 2026 Freightliner truck, and it's not just a refresh, it's a total game changer. Packed with groundbreaking technology, revolutionary design, and a jaw-dropping powertrain. This truck isn't just turning heads, it's rewriting the future of commercial transport. Whether you're a fleet owner, an independent hauler, or just love the sound of a diesel engine in the morning, buckle up, because this truck just shocked the entire industry. The transportation industry was caught completely off guard when Freightliner, one of North America's most dominant commercial vehicle manufacturers, dropped a surprise announcement that no one, not even insiders, saw coming. At a press event held at their Portland Innovation Center, the Freightliner CEO stepped on stage to unveil what looked like something from a science fiction movie, the all-new 2026 Freightliner truck. But this wasn't just another facelift or mid-cycle refresh. This was a radical reinvention of the modern commercial truck, signaling the company's serious intentions to not just keep up with the future, but lead it. The crowd of industry experts, logistics giants, and fleet operators were stunned as the CEO revealed that this next-generation truck would not only outperform current models in terms of fuel efficiency and driver comfort, but also usher in a whole new era of smart, connected, and sustainable freight transport. At a time when competition from electric upstarts and tech-savvy automakers is heating up, Freightliner just made a bold, confident statement. It's still the king of the road, and it's coming for the future, hard. The design of the 2026 Freightliner truck is unlike anything the industry has ever seen before. Forget the classic, boxy shapes and chrome-heavy designs of the past. This truck has been completely reimagined with a futuristic aesthetic and functional aerodynamics at the core. From its sculpted body panels to the LED light bar that stretches across the grille, every inch of this truck screams innovation. Freightliner engineers didn't just focus on looking good. They focused on reducing drag, improving highway performance, and boosting fuel economy, all while maintaining a bold and intimidating road presence. The front fascia has been streamlined to maximize airflow, while digital side mirrors, essentially rear-facing cameras mounted on aerodynamic fins, replace bulky physical mirrors, giving the truck a sharper silhouette and eliminating wind resistance. The interior is equally jaw-dropping. Freightliner ditched analog gauges entirely and replaced them with a panoramic digital cockpit that provides real-time information, 360-degree camera feeds, smart route planning, and advanced diagnostics, all within an intuitive, driver-friendly interface. It feels more like the command deck of a spacecraft than a semi-truck, and it's clear that this design isn't just about impressing the eye. It's about changing the entire driving experience. Arguably, the most shocking part of the reveal came when the Freightliner CEO broke down the engine and powertrain options. Traditional diesel is still on the table, but this isn't your granddad's diesel truck. The 2026 model features a fully re-engineered clean diesel engine that delivers better torque, higher thermal efficiency, and significantly lower emissions thanks to advanced combustion technologies and new exhaust treatment systems. But what turned heads even more was the hybrid variant, combining electric motors with a smaller diesel engine to allow for extended range and lower operating costs, especially in urban delivery cycles where fuel economy can make or break the bottom line. And then came the true disruptor, an all-electric version, capable of over 500 miles on a single charge, using Freightliner's newly developed solid-state battery platform. This electric beast isn't just a green option. It's a high-performance, zero-emission hauler designed for long-haul routes. It features fast charging capability, regenerative braking, and seamless torque delivery that rivals anything Tesla's Semi is currently promising. With these three distinct powertrain options, Freightliner didn't just deliver variety. They delivered strategic versatility, ensuring their trucks can meet the diverse demands of fleets in every corner of the industry. If the powertrain options weren't impressive enough, the tech suite packed into the 2026 Freightliner truly puts it in a league of its own. The truck is equipped with Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities, meaning it can handle highway cruising, lane changes, and stop-and-go traffic without driver input under certain conditions. It uses a fusion of radar, LiDAR, cameras, and real-time cloud data to make intelligent decisions on the road, boosting safety and reducing driver fatigue. But the technology doesn't stop at autonomy. Freightliner's smart cab system includes a driver-facing AI assistant that can provide weather updates, suggest alternate routes to avoid traffic, monitor driver fatigue with real-time biometrics, and even make voice-activated adjustments to the cabin environment. The dashboard is fully digital, highly customizable, and integrates with Freightliner's new Fleet Cloud, which allows logistics managers to track vehicle health, schedule predictive maintenance, and optimize fuel efficiency across entire fleets. It's not just a truck anymore. It's a mobile command center. Freightliner understands that technology is no longer a bonus. It's the battleground of the future, and they're pulling out all the stops to dominate it. The implications of this announcement are enormous. For starters, Freightliner has just set a new benchmark in design, performance, and tech integration, one that competitors like Tesla, Volvo, Kenworth, and Peterbilt will now be forced to chase. This move shifts the center of gravity in the commercial trucking world, especially at a time when the industry is under intense pressure from regulatory bodies, environmental activists, and rising fuel costs. With their 2026 truck, Freightliner is proving that you don't have to be a Silicon Valley tech company to lead the electrification and automation race. You just need vision, legacy, and the willingness to innovate boldly. This truck is also a signal to fleet operators: adapt now or risk falling behind. It opens the door for smaller companies to upgrade their fleets without compromising on reliability or future-proofing. And for drivers, it promises a new era of comfort, control, and safety, potentially reversing the labor shortage that's plagued the industry. In short, this isn't just a product launch, it's a paradigm shift. Freightliner has redrawn the roadmap, and the rest of the industry is officially on notice. One of the biggest surprises during the Freightliner CEO's announcement wasn't just what the truck could do, but how competitively it would be priced. Despite featuring next-generation technology and futuristic design, Freightliner confirmed that the 2026 model will be launched with a pricing strategy that targets accessibility across small, mid-size, and large fleets. The base model, featuring the improved diesel engine and standard tech package, is expected to start just above the current Cascadia line, making it a realistic upgrade for existing customers. Hybrid and electric versions, while more expensive upfront, come with government incentives and lower total cost of ownership, especially when you factor in fuel savings, fewer moving parts, and reduced maintenance downtime. Freightliner is planning to open pre-orders in early 2025, with deliveries starting Q1 of 2026 and a major production ramp-up by summer of the same year. And in a major shift from past strategies, they're working closely with charging infrastructure partners and even offering charging-as-a-service packages for fleet customers. This shows Freightliner isn't just selling a truck. It's offering a complete transition package to the future of freight. The shockwave from this announcement has already begun rippling through the trucking world. Tesla, who had dominated headlines with its semi-electric truck, now finds itself in a defensive posture. Freightliner's electric variant not only matches the semi's projected range, but also beats Tesla on key logistics like widespread service support, parts availability, and reliability history. Meanwhile, legacy brands like Volvo Trucks, Kenworth, Mack, and Peterbilt, many of whom have been cautiously testing electric prototypes, are now scrambling to respond to Freightliner's aggressive rollout. Freightliner, with its deep manufacturing footprint and loyal customer base, has leveraged its scale and engineering prowess to leapfrog the competition. Industry insiders are already calling this truck a category killer, and you can bet every competitor is heading back to the drawing board. Fleet owners and drivers are reacting loudly. The buzz in the trucking community has been immediate and loud. Fleet owners are applauding the move as a realistic and flexible step toward electrification, something that balances innovation with long-haul practicality. For them, range, uptime, and efficiency are more important than futuristic bells and whistles. With multiple powertrain choices and full integration into fleet management software, Freightliner has given fleet managers the tools they've been begging for. Meanwhile, truck drivers, the people who actually live in these vehicles for days and weeks at a time, are praising the smart cab's comfort upgrades, quiet ride quality, and driver-focused tech. The reclining seats, upgraded HVAC system, and improved visibility all point toward a product that respects the driver's needs as much as it meets the demands of the market. On forums, social media, and industry panels, the reaction has been consistent. Freightliner actually listened, and it shows. Freightliner's bigger vision, a smart freight ecosystem. While the truck itself is impressive, Freightliner CEO made it clear that this is just the first piece of a much larger puzzle. The company is building what it calls this smart freight ecosystem, a connected platform that ties vehicles, infrastructure, logistics software, and energy management into a seamless system. Imagine a world where your truck knows the weather on your entire route, your delivery ETA is automatically updated in real time, and your fleet's maintenance is predicted before breakdowns even happen. Freightliner wants to eliminate guesswork from trucking. They're investing heavily in cloud-based systems, AI routing algorithms, and partnerships with charging infrastructure firms to build a digital backbone for the future of transport. This isn't just a truck for 2026. It's Freightliner laying the groundwork for the next decade of freight. The future of trucking starts now. This announcement isn't just a blip in the news cycle. It's a watershed moment in the evolution of commercial transportation. It marks the point where one of the most respected names in the industry declared war on inefficiency, outdated tech, and high-emission transport. From massive logistics operations to small-town owner-operators, the 2026 Freightliner opens a door to a smarter, cleaner, and more profitable future. If competitors don't keep up, they'll be left behind. And for the rest of us watching the transformation unfold, one thing is clear. The trucking industry just hit full throttle into the future, and Freightliner is leading the charge. One of the major hurdles for electric truck adoption has always been charging infrastructure, especially for long-haul routes. Freightliner tackled this issue head-on with a multi-pronged strategy that's already shaking up the industry. During the reveal, the CEO confirmed that Freightliner has entered strategic partnerships with major energy providers, charging networks, and logistics hubs to roll out ultra-fast megawatt chargers across key freight corridors. The new 2026 electric truck supports these chargers, allowing drivers to recoup 300 miles of range in just 45 minutes, a game-changer for turnaround times. Even better, Freightliner is offering full charging packages for fleets, including hardware, installation, and software to manage energy use at depots. This isn't just about building a truck, it's about ensuring that the ecosystem needed to support it is already in place. That kind of foresight puts Freightliner years ahead of companies that simply launch EVs without solving the logistics around them. Inside the engineering marvel, what makes it tick? What's truly impressive about the 2026 Freightliner is what lies beneath its skin. Engineers have built this machine from the ground up, using a new modular chassis that can be adapted across diesel, hybrid, and electric variants. This flexibility lowers production costs and shortens the development cycle, giving Freightliner an advantage in scaling faster than competitors. The suspension system is fully active, adjusting automatically based on load weight and terrain to deliver a smoother ride and reduce tire wear. The regenerative braking system in the electric version recovers up to 80% of kinetic energy and feeds it back into the battery. Even the cooling systems are intelligently managed with AI algorithms that monitor temperatures and optimize efficiency on the fly. This is not just a truck built for today. It's a rolling example of engineering excellence, crafted for maximum performance, safety, and longevity. Sustainability at the core of the strategy. Sustainability wasn't just a buzzword at the announcement. It was baked into every aspect of the 2026 Freightliner. From the materials used in the cabin to the emissions targets met by its new diesel engine, Freightliner made it clear they're not waiting around for government mandates. They're getting ahead of them. The all-electric model produces zero tailpipe emissions, but the sustainability story goes even deeper. The manufacturing process has been overhauled to reduce carbon footprint with solar-powered facilities, recycled materials, and a zero-waste policy in many plants. Even a hybrid model achieves emissions cuts of up to 60% compared to older Class 8 diesels. For companies aiming to meet ESG goals and carbon-neutral targets, Freightliner is presenting a ready-made solution. And it's not just about optics. Cleaner trucks mean access to incentives, tax breaks, and contracts with clients who now demand green supply chains. Service network and dealer support advantage. While flashy startups like Nikola and even Tesla promise big things, many fleet owners remain skeptical, and for good reason. Service and support are the lifeblood of commercial trucking, and Freightliner knows this better than anyone. The 2026 truck isn't launching into a vacuum. It's backed by North America's largest service and dealer network, with over 500 certified locations and a trained workforce that knows how to keep trucks running. Freightliner has also rolled out a digital service platform that lets operators schedule maintenance, order parts, and access repair histories from a single app, whether they're in the office or on the road. For electric variants, mobile technicians trained in EV diagnostics will be deployed as part of Freightliner's new e-support program. That kind of reliability and peace of mind, you can't put a price on it. And it's a huge reason why this truck has instantly become the most trusted EV and hybrid platform in the business world. Unsurprisingly, government officials and environmental regulators were quick to praise Freightliner's bold move. Several state transportation departments and federal energy officials issued statements supporting the shift toward cleaner transport technologies. Some even hinted that Freightliner's new electric and hybrid lineup may become a key partner in public sector contracts, infrastructure build-outs, and clean transport initiatives across the country. With increasing pressure to meet EPA and EU emission standards, regulators are looking for serious industry partners. And Freightliner just positioned itself as one of the few OEMs that's not only ready to meet those standards, but also shape them. That gives the brand political capital and long-term viability in an industry where compliance can make or break a company. Behind the scenes, how long this truck was in development. Many were surprised by the suddenness of the announcement. But behind the scenes, Freightliner has been quietly working on this truck for over 6 years. R&D teams across the US and Germany collaborated to develop a platform that could not only replace existing trucks, but do so without compromise. They tested prototypes in extreme environments, from scorching desert highways to icy Alaskan routes, and gathered feedback from hundreds of professional drivers. Freightliner also worked with tech startups to integrate the latest AI features, and with logistics companies to optimize real-world usability. All of this points to one thing. This wasn't a rushed product. It was a deeply strategic, thoroughly engineered rollout. The shot came not because it was unexpected, but because Freightliner kept their cards so close to their chest, and then dropped them all at once with maximum impact. While the 2026 Freightliner truck is making waves in North America, the global impact can't be overstated. Freightliner is part of the Daimler Truck AG group, which operates on a worldwide scale with brands like Mercedes-Benz Trucks, Fuso, and BART-Benz. This means that the innovations unveiled in the 2026 truck, from powertrain tech to autonomous systems, are likely to ripple across international markets. Freightliner's modular platform is designed for global adaptability, meaning similar trucks could soon launch in Europe, Asia, and South America. The implications are massive. Countries with stricter emissions laws, congested megacities, and rapidly growing logistics demands now have access to scalable, clean, and intelligent freight solutions. What started as a U.S. announcement might soon evolve into a worldwide transportation shift, and Freightliner is positioning itself to lead that revolution. The end of diesel dominance? With the introduction of multiple electrified options and growing regulatory pressure, the 2026 Freightliner may mark the beginning of the end for diesel dominance in heavy-duty transport. While clean diesel still has a role, especially in remote areas with limited charging infrastructure, the momentum is clearly shifting. Freightliner isn't forcing anyone to abandon diesel overnight, but it is giving fleets a compelling reason to start transitioning. The hybrid and electric variants prove that performance doesn't need to be sacrificed for sustainability. And with fuel prices remaining volatile, smart fleet operators are realizing that moving away from diesel could actually be a cost-saving strategy. For decades, diesel has been the default, but now it looks like its reign is starting to fade. And Freightliner is providing the roadmap to what's next. Driver safety redefined, features that save lives. Freightliner didn't just build a high-tech truck. They built one of the safest commercial vehicles ever put on the road. The 2026 model includes a full 360-degree vision system, blind spot alerts, pedestrian detection, collision mitigation, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warnings, and automated emergency braking. But what really impressed industry insiders was the truck's predictive behavior AI, a system that learns from millions of miles of driving data to anticipate risky scenarios before they unfold. For example, it can detect erratic driver behavior in nearby vehicles, weather-based traction issues, and even roadside obstacles like construction zones or stranded vehicles, all in real time. In a sector where accidents can cost lives,